Hey guys, and welcome back to today's college basketball pick video for March 22nd, 2017. Going to be touching on 3 games for today's action. Not a lot of action left in the college basketball campaign as we're starting to wind down on some of these postseason tournaments as we get further along here. Had a lot of success in the first round of the NCAA tournament, going 17-5 against the spread on our top confidence, 5-unit plays in the NCAA basketball tournament. So if you want to go head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, to get our daily free pick as well as our top confidence bets, not just across college basketball, but also across the NBA, NHL, and MLB, which is coming up just around the corner. So heading into this video, the first matchup I want to talk about is going to be between CS Bakersfield and Texas Arlington. If you want to get more of this pick video content in the future, you can click that subscribe button. Also, any thumbs up on the video are greatly appreciated and really help us out. And we also have a daily NBA Play of the Day video, so if you want to go check that out, you can head on over to our channel as well to access that. So heading into this matchup, we have CS Bakersfield having a lot of success in the NIT as an 8 seed, winning their conference regular season title over in the WAC. Unfortunately for this group, they came up short in the WAC tournament, and New Mexico State went on to grab the automatic bid out of that league this season. But CS Bakersfield had themselves a strong campaign nonetheless in their conference, and really in the NIT been playing some great ball, going on the road and winning at Cal, and then in their last outing going on the road and winning at Colorado State, and going into that game against Colorado State as, you know, somewhat fairly significant underdog, and really taking control of that game from start to finish as they went on to win that one in rather convincing fashion. Heading into their third straight true road game in the NIT, fatigue could be setting in for CS Bakersfield in this one. Over the past week, playing 3 straight road games against quality opposition can take its toll, especially at this time of year when so much basketball is being played. That's certainly something to keep an eye on. Going on the road here against the Texas Arlington squad that returned a lot of veteran talent this season coming into the year, a popular pick to win the Sun Belt. They went on to do that as they went on to win the Sun Belt regular season title. Unfortunately for Texas Arlington, they came up short in their conference tournament, losing to Texas State in the semifinals of the Sun Belt tournament, and that really was a really ugly game for Texas Arlington as they went on to get blown out. We've seen that every once in a great while from Texas Arlington this year. They're just not able to get things consistently going on the offensive end, or their defense just isn't playing up to that high standard, and we have seen them take a couple of tough losses like that this year, but it's been pretty rare, especially at home. Texas Arlington has been really solid on their home court this year, and this is a group that has also been dealing some pain out of their own in their last outing, getting a nice double-digit win against a solid Akron squad at home, and prior to that, Texas Arlington in their NIT opening round game went on to convincingly beat BYU on the road, putting up over 100 points in that double-digit win as well. Should be a pretty interesting matchup here between two teams that you wouldn't necessarily figure to meet at this point in the tournament. Two of the lower-seeded teams, but nonetheless an interesting matchup that is really great for both of these mid-major programs as both teams try to work their way to Madison Square Garden. But heading into this one, we're a little wary on CS Bakersfield going into their third straight true road game, and Texas Arlington did look very strong in their last outing at home, and they've been playing great ball on their home court throughout the regular season. So we're going to go ahead and side with Texas Arlington, giving those 6.5 points as the better bet against the spread in this game. Right below that, we have a matchup here between Idaho and Texas State as the Big Sky takes on the Sun Belt. Idaho largely living up to their expectations this year. Victor Sanders, a great player over there for Idaho, one of the best players in the Big Sky this season, led Idaho to a respectable amount of success over there in the Big Sky. Heading out on the road for this one against Texas State. The Texas State Bobcats are a defense-first squad, while Idaho is more of a balanced group that has strengths and deficiencies on both sides of the ball, while Texas State is one of the best defensive mid-major teams in the nation, while their offense generally not performing tremendously well, but Texas State has performed pretty solid over the last few weeks, and they've been able to really mix their defense and offense as they've been able to score a lot of baskets off of turnovers and things such as that. As I stated in the last game, Texas State looked just incredible in their conference win against Texas Arlington in that blowout result. Unfortunately for Texas State, they came up short in the Sun Belt tournament final game against Troy. But having success here and getting this one on their home court, we really feel like Texas State's elite defense can be a major difference maker here against Idaho. And we do like Texas State continue to play well like they have been lately as they go on to win and cover this 5 to 5.5 point spread on their home court. And below that is the last game I want to touch on for today's action. We have Illinois-Chicago against Coastal Carolina. We liked Illinois-Chicago to compete hard in their last outing against George Washington. We didn't necessarily think they were going to pick up the upset win, but they did go on to do that. Looking solid in that one. Unfortunately for Illinois-Chicago, they've been playing it without their best player for almost the entire year with Dikembe Dixon out. Illinois-Chicago has been able to adapt without Dixon in the lineup, but certainly a team that isn't quite as good without their best player, obviously. Illinois-Chicago was one of the worst teams in college basketball just one season ago. They've really turned things around. It's great seeing this team in postseason play and being able to advance. Going to be tough here. This is going to be their first one on the road in this tournament, while Coastal Carolina, their first two round games were winners at home, and they're getting another one at home. Coastal Carolina have been very strong on their home court this season. Pretty solid home court advantage over there. And Coastal Carolina in the Sun Belt this season was almost unbeatable on their home court, even going against some of the other upper-tier teams in the Sun Belt. And the Sun Belt, very undervalued conference throughout the regular season. And interestingly enough, the three games that I'm talking about in this video, I'm siding with the team from the Sun Belt in each scenario on their home court with Texas Arlington, Texas State, as well as Coastal Carolina. And this shift in the spread from 5 points to 3.5 points has a lot to do with the fact that Illinois-Chicago vastly overperformed Vegas's expectations in their last outing, but I don't see that continuing in this one as Illinois-Chicago has to head out on the road. So we're going to go ahead and side with Coastal Carolina, giving those 3 points as the better bet against the spread. So those are the three games I wanted to talk about in today's video. Again, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com. I'll link Stump the Spread in the video description to get our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence premium plays across all major American sports. And if you want more of this pick video content in the future, go ahead and click that subscribe button. So thanks, guys, for stopping on in, and we'll see you in the next video. You can also check out our daily NBA Play of the Day video as well that I will be uploading right after this video. So thanks for stopping on in, and we'll see you then. Bye.